My bad. What's good, everybody? I was looking at something and forgot to add us back to the screen. So welcome back to Instant Replay. It's that time of year. This regular season has ended. Shouts out to Jonathan and Sloan. As you can see, it's only the two of us this week. Gonna have my boy Dawson hop in here in just a little bit for some game picks. But it's that time of year.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
So a lot of things to get into today. Obviously, real quick, just to say, because I know we didn't talk much college this season. Congrats to Devontae Smith for winning the Heisman Trophy yesterday. What was the votes again? Yo, it's a big old cap.
He got 447 first place votes. Trevor Lawrence came in second with 222.
Yo, that is a super huge gap. Let's jump and see Ill Life. What's good, man? No playoffs in Philly. Yeah, dude. Yeah. We'll talk about your coach. I don't know how he's
Sixers are looking good though.
Yeah, the Sixers are looking good. Jack, my Ravens in the playoffs. Yeah, they made it in there. All right, you know what I'm saying. We won't clown on you this week, Jack. Yeah, let him get beat in the first round though. You know what I'm saying? Brian, what's good? So I guess I'm reduced to pulling for the Browns.
You really want to do that to yourself?
Yeah. Yo, what's good, Dawson? Hey, I got to send you the link, man. Yes. Brian said, can't bring myself to root for anyone else, maybe the Bills. No, you root for the Packers, man. Gotta love Coach. So, man, what's good, man? You feeling a little bit, it's what we, the climate we live in, like I said, shouts out to Jonathan and Sloan. Little sick things going on, and, people are busy with their lives or whatever. So, like, they weren't able to make it this week. They'll return next week as we go over the first round of the playoffs.
We don't have any lives, so we're here.
Yeah. I actually had to run home from work or whatever just to make it in. So really brief. The show's going to work a little bit differently today. Obviously, it's the playoffs. There's only 6 games this weekend. Yep, 6 games this weekend. So really quick, I'm just going to run through these scores. We're not even going to talk about them, and then we're going to get to those.
Can we talk about the only 2 people that picked Ohio State to destroy?
Oh yes, we were the only 2 people to pick Ohio State. That's right. And so we'll give a little prediction on who we think is going to win that game. It's Monday night, right? National championship. No. All right, Coach Moore. Yeah. That is just one more.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
And that's such a classic thing, dude. It also with Herm Edwards, I need to get, but we play to win the game.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Yeah, it is. So let me bring this up here. Oh man, let's see. Oops, wrong week. Let's go back to this one here. Probably gonna start playing some.
Probably so.
All right, here we go. So, final week of the regular season. Falcons, Bucks put it on them, 44-27. Giants, Cowboys. Cowboys could have had a chance to make the playoffs. They couldn't even win to just keep themselves in contention until the Sunday night game. Jets, Patriots. Patriots. At least they get to end the season not losing to the Jets.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. Vikings, Lions, really close game. Obviously, NFC North rivals. 37-35. Steelers, Browns. Browns needed to win this game to get into the playoffs, and they
barely beat the B squad.
Yes, they did.
Barely beat the B squad.
So there ain't no telling what's going to happen this Sunday then. I think that's the last game of the weekend, too. Next game, Ravens, Bengals. The Ravens dismantled the Bengals to get themselves into the playoffs. Next game, Dolphins, Bills. Bills, 56-26. The Bills are a train right now.
Did not see that happening.
Yeah. Dolphins could have got in there too, man. But
Yep.
I figured the Bills wanted. I figured they might sit some people, considering that their seeding could not get any better. But they did clinch the number 2 seed. Okay, Seahawks, 49ers. Close game, division rival. Seahawks get themselves into the playoffs. I was watching that game closely. Wanted the 49ers to win so I could see So I wouldn't have to worry about my game. Next game, Cardinals Rams. Rams beat the Cardinals. Rams got themselves into the playoffs. Cardinals start off the season real promising. Then I don't know what happened to them. Next game, Jaguars Colts. Okay, 28-14 Colts. Got themselves in there. They needed win it. Yeah, Titans Texans. You see what very close game. Titans had to have this one to get in there, or at least go ahead and clinch the division so that they wouldn't have to worry about any other scenarios to get them in. Raiders Broncos division rivalry, close game, 32-31. Chargers Chiefs. Chargers win.
We saw this one coming. Chiefs sat everybody.
Everybody, yes, and still scored 21 points, which is, yeah. Next game, Packers Bears. I was in great fear watching this. I can't stand playing the Bears, and hopefully,
you didn't settle down the whole damn game. I know you didn't.
No,
I know you didn't.
35-16 is where we clinched the number 1 seed in the NFC. Gotta have it. Gotta have all these other teams come up there where it's cold as fuck. All right, Saints Panthers. Saints dismantled them 33-7. They're kind of rolling right now. Interesting things though with their game this weekend. Though I'm thinking they might be without Kamara. Is that still a thing?
Yep, still a thing. But they are getting Thomas back. He practiced today. I don't know if he's going to be 100%.
Yeah.
But
Michael Thomas, yeah. All right, and final game of the weekend, Sunday night. Washington all they had to do was win, and they would clinch the NFC East and get themselves into the playoffs, and they did just that. So
now let's talk about that game a little bit.
Yep.
How do you feel about the fourth quarter? Did you feel like you tanked it?
Oh, talking about the Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. And it look, Jack, tell me we clap. I'm rooting for it. Yeah, Dawson said we don't speak of the Clemson game. Yeah, no, I saw we're not speaking of that. Yeah, no, and for him to sit Jalen Hurts like that was that was an odd move.
Well, but he was 7 for 20, 72 yards, 0 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, he had 2 running touchdowns, but passing touchdown 0 and 1 interception.
Mm-hmm. And he wasn't playing. Yeah, he wasn't playing such a good one.
I mean, he had 34 rushing yards, but yeesh, yeesh. I don't know. I think he was thinking, well, worst that happens is we move up a couple draft spots.
Yeah. Actually, man, talking about that locker room is destroyed right now, and I don't know if you keep Doug Peterson around. You think? I mean, he did win a Super Bowl a few seasons ago, but that team is in disarray as far as.
Yeah, but he got a stern talking to, and said if it doesn't turn around by next year,
out of here. Mm-hmm. Let's see. As a 49ers fan, I can't root for the NFC. Damn, Brian. Let's see. I'm rooting for my Ravens. Hey, thank you, Jack. Rooting for the Singletary meltdown. Yeah. Rail was good, Rail.
What's up, Rail?
Jack said we clapped. That's right. He said, look, that's right. Go Browns. Dude, they're going to get they might get destroyed. They got the Niners maybe next year. Yeah, y'all will be healthy and be back. Probably
gonna trade Jimmy G to the Patriots, and
you're gonna pick up
new
Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan would fit so perfectly over there. It's ridiculous. Let's see, Anthony, what's good, man? What's good? The Bears are trash fire. Matt Nagy. They probably need to. Yeah,
they're not gonna do.
Well, yeah, no, they're not because they made the playoffs.
They played too good at the end of the year. He made his case that he could win with Trubisky.
Rooting for the Steelers and the Raiders. Yo, when that news hit me that the Bears, even if they lost, they could still get in there. If the Cardinals lost, I was like, man, let's go Cardinals. Then they just got straight smashed, man.
Right.
I was like, dude, you know as well as I do how hard it is to beat a team 3 times in one season. Dude, if the Bears win against the Saints this weekend, we have to play them fools. That's who we'll play. Don't want that at all. I don't care if it's.
You're gonna play him in Lambeau again, so
Hope, yeah. Well, I know it's gonna be a Lambeau. I'm just saying, hopefully, it just Let's go Saints for. I'd rather have them out. I'd rather have them up there playing us in the cold. They play in a dome, so I'd like our chances right there. So speaking of coaches, let's talk about these coaches who lost their jobs on Black Monday. A couple of these guys lost it earlier in the season, but this is basically how it went for them.
You're fired!
Thank you.
Ooh, that was definitely Adam Gase.
Yeah.
I told y'all in our chat that we're going to see people get fired right off Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
And before I went to bed, it came through Adam Gase fired from New York.
Yeah. And yo, it's so damn funny, man. That RoboCop clip is ridiculous. So we'll see these here. We have the Texans. Obviously, this happened early in the season. Bill O'Brien. We're talking about these vacancies too. Let's see. Falcons, obviously, during the season, fired Dan Quinn. The Lions got rid of Patricia. Like Sloan said, they waited till Thanksgiving so he wouldn't.
All that one.
Yeah. And then the Jets. All right, Adam Gase, man, straight up out of there. It was a surprise that he didn't get put out of there before the season. Dude, it's crazy. He got fired and they won a couple games at the end of the season. Like, that's crazy. Jaguars fired Doug Marrone, and the Chargers, who we've been talking about like for this entire season, fired Anthony Lynn. These guys couldn't. The mismanagement at the end of games this season for them was ridiculous. To put it lightly, coaches expected to. Go ahead.
So where do you rank these as far as destinations? If you were a head coach, you got offered all 6 of these jobs, where would you go?
Oh shoot, my dog's barking.
Now you know what it feels like.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, sorry about my dogs, but it's hard not to say the Texans because Deshaun Watson is fired, but like the Chargers is kind of a fire job.
Yeah. So I have the Chargers as the best destination.
Yeah.
They already have proven guys there. I mean, they got to keep Keenan Allen. Akers can run. He's got a good core. They got a good core there already. You know. I think Jacksonville, obviously, with Trevor Lawrence coming, all kinds of cap room.
Oh, dude, yes, I had that written down. They got a lot of cap space.
Yeah,
almost $100 million. So, like,
I mean, you could do a lot. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they got a lot of draft picks.
They got a lot of draft picks too.
Yep.
With the Jalen Ramsey trades and everything. I mean, they're stacked. Then I got Atlanta 3.
Atlanta?
Yep. But they don't really have much cap room, but they got a pretty decent team there. You know, they definitely got some offensive weapons. I think Brady can go to the Super Bowl, Anthony, for sure.
Nah.
They got, and the ownership's good. The team president is great. He's easy to
Oh
work.
yeah, the Falcons. Yeah.
You know, that's the thing that the bottom 3 don't have. Houston has, like Rel's saying, way too many holes.
Yep.
They have no money in cap space because.
I mean, you see what's happening with the Dolphins had their number 3 pick. The Dolphins won 10 games and they got the number 3 pick because for Larry Tunsil. That trade.
Yep. So they have no draft picks. They have horrible ownership. They finally just got a GM.
Yeah.
It's just trash. I wouldn't go there. Then Detroit 5th, same thing. You know, aging players, not really any good roster depth, no cap room.
Yeah.
And of course the Jets 6 because
the Jets, their
ownership. Talk about shitty ownership.
Yeah, terrible. And Yo, Brian, this one, like, dude, what dude never gets talked about. I don't know what it is. I thought he was going to be out of there last season after what the 49ers did. I thought Saleh was going to be head coaching somewhere. Now the biggest name is what's the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs?
The enemy.
Yeah, Bieniemy. That's the big name. Still no Saleh. And who I thought the 49ers kind of came back on that defense. They did lose their star at the beginning of the season for the rest of the season, but you know. The defense still, I thought, played decently. They had some good games, man.
The Falcons did interview him.
They did?
Yeah, the Falcons interviewed him.
Oh, okay.
Falcons, they interviewed like 5 or 6 guys this last week. So
interesting.
He would actually be, but I don't know if they're going to want to go defensive
again.
Guy. It hasn't worked out for them.
No.
So.
And Mora's son, was he a defensive guy? He was, wasn't he? Remember when he was there? And they made a little noise. Oh man, fuck it.
That was so bad.
I had all of these, man. Hold up.
Why are you firing me and giving these guys promotions?
I could use a guy like you as an example. You're still fired.
Dude, that show is ridiculous, man. Have you ever watched it? What's the name of it? I can't remember what the name of it is, dude, but it's pretty funny. It's that dude. I'm open to coaching. Jack, dude. you're too young, man. This BS Saleh is a great defensive mind, even with banged up team. Our D was still, the D was good. D was good this year, man. That's why I said I'm surprised he's just not. I knew for sure after the season they had last year, I knew for sure that dude was going to be gone. Instead, the who was it? Tennessee? No, not Tennessee.
Tennessee already had.
No. Who I can't remember who hired a head coach that I thought it was gonna be him, but it ended up being. Let's see.
Well, the Browns went with Stefanski.
That was it. That was the hire. I thought the Browns would go with Saleh. Yeah. Jim Moore Jr. was D coordinator. Yeah. See. With Steve Mariucci. Nice. Yeah, so that's what I had. The Dolphins said, they got a lot of.
But there's a lot of openings in this. If he's going to get a chance, this year is going to be it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's 6, dude. 6. I haven't been filled yet. So
you basically 5 because there's a lot of talk about Urban Meyer going to Jacksonville.
Still.
Yeah, $15 million a year.
Holy shit, dude!
You believe that? Yeah, I'd come out of retirement too.
Yeah,
$15 million a year, $100 million cap space, and the #1 pick.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Sign me up. Go buy me some new sunglasses and flip flops. I'm going to Florida. No state tax on that $15 million either.
Yeah. Yeah. So we both agree the Chargers is the beautiful spot. That's that one because that team is pretty much better coaching. They might be in the playoffs. Better coaching,
better time management.
Yeah, exactly. But that goes to coaching. Yeah. So if that was the case, if they had that this season, then I think they because they played well enough. They were in games with the Chiefs. So let's see. All right. So since the season is over with the regular season, I messaged you guys and the other guys are not here right now, but we talked about end of the regular season awards. So that we thought, all right. So we'll start it with Coach of the Year. Who you think was Coach of the Year?
I really hate to say it, Sean McDermott.
Yeah, division.
He turned that team into a powerhouse. He really did. And look what they did with their second squad. Over last Sunday.
Yeah.
Waxed Miami. Yes. They took over a division, easily, but they hadn't been won by a different team in 11 years.
Yeah.
And the 2 seed in the playoffs.
Yeah, the 2 seed in the AFC, yes. Yep.
So barring, anything happen, there could be an AFC championship game in Buffalo in a few weeks. Although all the beer and wings would be gone in a 90-mile radius.
Yeah. Nah. He was up there with mine, but I went with Stefanski just because the Browns missed the playoffs all those years. First year with the team, he was able to, I guess, undo what Kitchens did last season, which was just trash the team. Dude, Kitchens, remember Kitchens? With the shirt and all of that, just, yeah. So, yeah, I went with Stefanski just because I thought he did the better job. And the Bills are fire. Now that he's sick now, so the Browns might get pounded on Sunday. Who knows? They had to rest Big Ben this weekend or this past weekend just so he had enough arm strength to get to get through. If you listen to Sloan, he said, "What? Remember Nick Saban?" Jack.
Yeah, he asked all the players in his locker room, all the veteran players, who do you want to trade for? If we can pick up, this guy. Who was it? Damn it! It was Drew Brees and I can't think of it.
Who's that?
He didn't listen.
You talking about Nick Saban?
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. You know what, Nick Saban? He's a good. I'll give him his respect as a coach, but when he quit on the Dolphins. Like, he quit that job, just quit instead of finishing out the season. He quit. So like I lost a little bit of respect for him at that point in time. I'm like, yo, dude, come on. But let's see. So coach of the year. So there's our picks. So rookie of the year, offense and defense. Man, who you got?
Offense was easy, man. Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Dude was sick. 15 games, 4,336 yards, which was good for sixth in the league.
Yeah.
Only playing 15 games with throwing to Keenan Allen. 31 touchdowns, 98.3 QBR. I think he had 10 interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, 31 to 10.
That's
Tom Brady
good.
had more interceptions than him this season.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, easy slam dunk, Justin Herbert.
And,
Offensive rookie of the year and rookie of the year for me.
Yeah, both for me too. He had a phenomenal season. Dude, he played fire considering he found out like 5 minutes before kickoff he was about to start a football game. You remember that? Remember that shit?
He just went out there and balled.
Yeah, and he's done that at times. I mean, he's had some bad moments. He is a rookie, and this is the NFL. But yeah, I agree 1,000%. Offensive rookie of the year and rookie of the year, period. Who you got for defense?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say this real close. Offensive rookie of the year, Jonathan Taylor.
Yes. Yeah. Dude balled out.
It was fire, and Indy really scored getting him.
Yeah, they did.
All right, where are we now? Defensive
rookie of the year.
And I had to go back and forth on this one, But I'm just gonna. It's got to be Chase Young.
Yeah.
I mean, he was kind of. I think you were saying earlier, kind of forgotten about early off in the year.
Yeah, I forgot he existed until like the second half of the season. And the thing is, go ahead.
I think that's more how the team was playing. I mean, they were trash the first 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
And once they got their feet under them and Rivera finally got, them playing the way he wanted to, he really shown.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for me, him, really close second, Jeremy Chin, safety for Jacksonville.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, I think, yeah. Chase came on at the end of the season, and did his thing. So, yeah, I mean, dude from Jacksonville was fire. But as far as, like, we've been spoiled, I think, the past, like, 4 or 5 years. There's been a lot of, fire, defensive rookies. You know what I'm saying? When Bosa's and all of those dudes come in and you got your TJ Watts and all of that stuff come in. So, yeah, I'd say Chase Young. I'll go with him as well. Let's see what we got.
I'm just looking at Herbert in his first that game that he started on September 20th, 5 minutes before he found out.
Yeah,
he almost beat the Chiefs in overtime.
Exactly. Yeah. Can you imagine that shit? All right. Defensive player of the year. Who you got, man?
This was the easiest pick. Second easiest pick for all of these.
Yeah.
Has to be 100% TJ Watt from the Steelers. The guy was an all-out wrecking crew. 53 tackles, 43 solos, 15 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and an interception.
Yeah.
You know,
Justin
easy pickings.
Remember Petrino?
Petrino, he left notes in the locker, in all the guys' lockers.
Barry Switzer in the cap. Did Barry Switzer quit, or did he get? I don't remember. Yeah. So I went a little bit differently.
You could only say that right now because Sloan's not here.
What's that?
Barry Switzer being a bust for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
He won a Super Bowl with them.
Yeah. No, I didn't say he was a bust. I think they talk about.
No. I would say, yeah, no. He's one of what, 2 college players, college coaches that won a national championship and a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. So was Jimmy Johnson? Who else was it? No, I don't think Jimmy Johnson won one in Miami, did he?
No, old coach of the Eagles. Okay,
You're gonna have to look it up.
Yeah,
Chase Young or TJ? Yeah. For defensive player of the year. Nah, I can't. I'm gonna go a little bit differently on my defensive player of the year. I'm gonna go Aaron Donald, dude. Which TJ had a fire season. Don't get me wrong, but Aaron, I mean, probably average numbers for him, but we've become so accustomed to that dude being fired. So like, you know, are you finding it?
It was Jimmy Johnson. It was Jimmy Johnson, Barry Switzer, and Pete Carroll. How did I forget about Pete Carroll?
Oh yeah, I thought he got his shit stripped.
Did they vacate? They may have vacated
Pete Carroll's. Yeah, because of the Reggie Bush stuff. Yeah, that might have been what happened. Let's see. It was Jimmy's team. Yeah, it was Jimmy's team. Though I give him that. He did inherit like Emmitt Smith and. But yeah, Sloan here you talking about his old coach Switzer, boy.
Come on here. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually got him on the show. How crazy was that shit?
Oh yeah, dude. You remember that? Yo, if y'all watching, dude, fucking Barry Switzer was on the show, dude. It was in the first season. Sloan called him. Yeah, that was great. I forgot all about that. Oh man. Alex Smith for comeback. Yeah, I don't have that down, but that's a given. I think if we. Yo, cheat Carroll, what the Oh man. Yeah. No, Jack, that's a pretty
if that's not done, then I'll never watch football again. The best story of the season was him coming back. Did you see what his wife made?
Mm-mm.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh man. Let me get out of this Pete Carroll shit that I'm looking at.
Oh, you trying to see if his title got vacated? Yeah. All right. So I put this on here.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I put this on here. Offensive Player of the Year. The NFL does it. So, who'd you have for an Offensive Player of the Year?
Offensive Player of the Year?
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh.
Who was also my undisputed MVP.
Yeah. I wouldn't have put an Offensive Player of the Year on here except for they always do it different. You know they do that in the NFL. There's going to be a different one. So we'll save your talk for when we get to the MVP award. For me, it was a tie, like between Josh Allen and Devontae Adams. For Offensive Players of the Year, they both balled out like insane this year. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was a tie for me just because I am a little partial to Devontae, but he did like lead the league in touchdown receptions, and he was like almost unguardable this entire season. So, and he missed like 2 games, and he still led the league in touchdown. And then obviously Josh Allen. Do what?
One guy got to feed him the rock, you know.
Oh yeah, but that's why he's the next one. So that would lead us to the most valuable player in the league, and that's like you said, Aaron Rodgers. Brian put something in here. Let me find it. That would be, yeah, dude. In a season where I straight went ham on my team because they drafted a quarterback in the first round, destroyed them. I remember the first we do a thing in the off season where we try to get together every few weeks and have instant replay the off season. Yo, after the draft, destroyed my team. I thought that was the shittiest move they could have made. Didn't they on the second round? They drafted. We needed wide receivers, and they didn't. They didn't pick it up in the draft, and I gave my team so much shit. Thought we were going to go 9-7. 9-7, 10-6 is what the preseason thing that record that I thought my team was going to get. And then they came out there and balled. Aaron Rodgers, obviously, I'm not mad, but guess what? I'm about to go out here and fucking have a career year in touchdown passes.
You see the chat. Look at the chat there.
What? Where?
3 from the bottom.
Oh, Sloan in the house. What up, Sloan? Sloan done hopped in here, man. I still like Alex, even though he got screwed and said, yeah.
He got so screwed in San Francisco, man. He really did.
Which he got hurt, and Colin Kaepernick came in there and balled. Like he balled out for the, you know what I'm saying? Took him to the Super Bowl for Christ's sake. So, but he did. He got hurt and he came in there and played, and then Harbaugh decided to stay with the hot hand. Jack says Aaron Rodgers, yeah. And for MVP, that's it's pretty much it. Yeah. There was a little bit of a back and forth about it between him and Mahomes. For after like week 10 and 11 and stuff, but then. He's 48 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 121.5 QBR.
Yeah, handing the ball off to one guy and throwing at one guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, which Scantling and Equanimous and oh man, how the hell did I forget his name? Tanyan. Them dudes showed up this year. Like beginning of the season, I look at that receiving core and I'm like, who are these dudes besides Devontae Adams? Those dudes showed up this year.
Lazard had a good year last year.
Yeah, it was okay. Not like this year. Well, he missed he missed a whole month too. He had surgery. But Tunyon led the league in touchdown receptions for tight ends. Like that's like you wouldn't even think that your mind would automatically go to like Travis Kelce or somebody. But what's this you got? You said
oh yeah. Dude, this was Alex Smith's wife took his brace from his leg.
Oh, nice, dude. That's nice. And she made it to a that is fucking sweet, man.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Something he'll never get.
Yeah. But I mean, he has the opportunity. I mean, he's gonna be, dude. We'll talk about it in a minute when we get to the games or whatever. He's not gonna be as mobile as he wants because he's
nursing that calf.
Yep. Yeah. So that's our thoughts on them awards. All right. let me send this real quick.
Man, we move along a lot faster when we don't got Jonathan and Sloan arguing at each other. No. And there's not much. I mean, we're getting close to talking about we don't have a 4 downs or anything this week because Jonathan's not here. Basically, guys, next week they'll be back and we'll really get deep into the playoffs. But this is the first round. We got teams on the bye. Let's see. Let me bring this up real quick. Hold on. So let's. You want to do asshole of the week, man? Yeah, sure, absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, asshole of the week.
What an asshole!
Every time.
Let me change this banner, dude. Yeah. It's I love it. So who's your asshole of the week, man?
Easy, without a doubt, the easiest pick I've ever made. Boom. Here you go. Throw it up.
You sent something. Hold up.
Yep.
Hold on, it's low. It's still up.
It's Josh Baker.
Who? Hey, you're kind of choppy right now, man. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're good now.
Look at that forehead gash he got. He crashed his damn car drunk after losing on Sunday.
Yeah. Gonna get suspended for games.
Games. You're a millionaire. I mean, it couldn't have happened to a better team. Sorry, V. But, you know,
You hate the Raiders.
I'm not a Raiders fan. Never hit it. Yeah, it's Josh Jacobs, 100% for sure, man. You're a millionaire. Call an Uber.
And you're a good player. He's a great running back. You know what I'm saying? Before I give mine, I'm about to bring in my boy Dawson's here. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
PJ Dawson, PJ.
It's nice to meet you. You played that clip right as I got in the lobby, and I was like, "Oh, freak! What the heck, man? I didn't know I was that big of a jerk to you." I was like, "Wow, what an introduction!"
Nah, man. So yeah, now we're on the asshole of the week segment. So like mine is Chase Young, dude. I mean, yours was the obvious pick, PJ, but I picked Chase Young, dude. If they get clapped this weekend, when it's probably gonna happen by the Buccaneers, that is the the GOAT. You just called the GOAT out.
There's one guy that you don't give bulletin board material to.
No.
And it would be Tom Brady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want the GOAT. Give me Tom. Oh, come on, dude. You're.
I mean, I can understand it. The whole Ohio State, Michigan thing. So I'm sure it was a lot of playful banter, but
at the same time, like, he who talks crap before a game is the one who eats it later.
I cannot wait. And Tom Brady loves just shit talking to those guys. Whoever talks to him before the game, or does that shit to him before the game, he will be in their face, just tearing them up. And I can't wait to watch it. It's gonna be great.
What's up, bro?
Looking at the creaks in the house.
Creak in the house. Give me a break.
Oh man. So yeah, man, Dawson, appreciate you jumping in, dude.
Yeah, glad to be
this
here.
episode's a little bit different, man. We had some,
Hold up, I gotta switch my hat. I gotta change my hat for the first time in a while.
Oh yeah, he's a Broncos fan.
There we go.
How do you,
Now it's a party.
How do you feel about Elway giving up control to a GM?
Yeah.
It's kind of about time. I mean, I love Elway. He's a legend. I mean, he did so much for our team, and he helped us get that one season of glory with Super Bowl 50 with all that trading and stuff, but he just hasn't had the same mojo ever since. So, love you, Elway, but thank you.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I think it was time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. He's had his run, especially the quarterback situation there for
past
years.
5 or 6 years. Like, I've just been staring at my TV, just saying, like, Elway, just come on, man. Like, you did land the biggest whale of them all with Peyton Manning, and kudos to you. But afterwards, you had Joe Flacco, you had Trevor Siemian, you had
he opened up the checkbook for Siemian. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, which, to be fair, his first 3 games, those 2 seasons he was there, he balled out those first 3 games each season, like 300, 400 yards in some of those games, and then he just went the rest of the season. They're just like, all right, he spent all his energy in the first 3 games. That's all he had the energy for.
Oh, I just said, what's good, Dawson?
What's up,
Dawson,
Anthony?
remember the Seahawks suit.
Hey, shut up.
Jack,
we don't bring that up.
Yo, Jack knows if the Ravens get put out of the playoffs this weekend, clowning. I'm clowning. So
you might as well not even log in.
We're going to be on you super hard because.
Yeah, Jack, my family was, we actually had a very big family reunion for that Super Bowl. So that's a really rough time. Halftime, we're all sitting there like, has anybody got any board games? Anything?
Yeah, I remember that. Bruno Mars halftime performance. I remember that. Yeah.
That's the best thing about that game.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It
When he
was
played the drum set, and I was like, all right, cool, I can get behind this.
Yeah.
Not that first snap, though.
Oh, yeah, geez. I forgot about that. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Right off the get-go. That was as a Broncos fan, as soon as stuff like that happens, that there's no going back. It just doesn't happen.
Well, Dancing with the Stars is on.
Yeah. Where I'll have to like maybe a comeback, and then they take the opening kickoff for a touchdown. I was like, you know what? F this. All right.
Yeah. Let's see.
Goodness.
Try to pull it. Oh, this shit's playing. What is this stuff?
What are you playing at, Anthony?
No, I'm trying to pull the screen up, and it just so the NFL.com or ESPN.com, they both always have these little bitty videos playing on their screen. So like you'll try to pull something up, and you have to like, it's a pain in the ass. But let's see if I can get this. Oh, here we go. Oh snap! Bam! So there is
Yes.
this weekend.
The first round of the NFL playoffs.
Yes. So, PJ, man, you want to do some random helmet picks?
Let's do some random helmet picks.
So we do, Dawson. We do some random picks for you. We're getting destroyed, by the way. PJ is destroying us in this season in picks. Like it's not even close. So we're basically just picking for fun now. He's going to win the trophy.
Yeah, I got let's see, Jonathan's in third place with 134 out of 256. Sloan's Anthony's in second place, 135. Sloan at 136, and me sitting at a measly 143. Then we got Jack over there in the corner.
Jack
53 to 79 right now.
Yo, when Jack first started picking, like he'd throw his picks in the comments, he was destroying us. Like each week he'd be like 14 out of 16. You'd be like, yo, what?
Yeah. And then karma got to him.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to pick for Jonathan first.
All right.
Jonathan's got the Cleveland Browns.
Interesting.
Which is the final game of the weekend. Let's see. So I think the second string's going to be playing coach and everything. Now we're going to be picking for Anthony. And look at that. Y'all going head to head again this year.
Oh, I got the Steelers?
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see. We got Pitt for
Probably
him.
picked him anyway, but.
Yeah. Let's see. Now we got to go Sloany Baloney.
Sloan hopped in. You still watching Sloan?
I hope not, because he's got the Redskins.
Or the football team.
Oh, yeah, the Washington football team.
The football team.
It's hard.
Formerly known as the Redskins. That's what I'm going to call them. Formerly the Redskins.
Well, the thing is that it's hard to remember that when he pulls the helmets because, like, it's still the old one. Like, we've had those helmets for a while. You got the Rams?
I got the Rams.
He was not happy about it.
Yeah.
I really felt like Seattle had the edge in that game. All right, Jack. We weeded out all the shit for you. Seattle.
Oh, you playing Jack.
I know who we wanted.
Yeah. 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 Dawson, you want a helmet pick?
So does this mean that I have to like pick this team to win, or like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Sure. Why not? Why not? Let's do this.
I'm gonna pick Baltimore just out of spite of Jack.
Yeah. Who was it?
Wrong. That shouldn't have been in there.
Oh, you forgot to pull it out.
Yeah.
It's like the Cowboys. Jack, you versus Dawson this weekend. The team formerly known as yes, Brian. The team formerly known as Redskins.
Oh man, I wanted the Titans to win that one too. Gosh dang it!
All right, man. Dawson, you want to do the honors and read off these glorious games. Wild Card Weekend is this weekend. Dawson has come in as our guest. He's going to read off the games, and we're going to make our picks.
All right. Starting off with the AFC conference. I guess that's a redundant thing to say.
Yeah.
You have the Bills versus the Colts, the Steelers versus the Browns, and the Titans versus the Ravens. So first and foremost, Bills versus Colts. Who you got?
Bills.
Bills, without a doubt, Buffalo.
I love how dramatic that was. Just like Bills.
Well, we are usually fast. When we get to those, that's an easy pick right there.
I can agree with that one. I do like the Bills.
Yeah, they're gonna. If this is gonna be Philip Rivers' last game, you want to?
Yes.
You wanted a playoff scenario? There we go. They're going to get smoked.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And Rivers only signed a 1-year contract, so done.
he's going to be gosh darning it on at home in front of his TV next season.
With all 17 of his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack
His
says
bolo
Bills. It says, I feel sorry for anyone who gets the Colts. Yeah. We just got.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. Bills. So, Steelers versus Browns.
Oh, I got to pick the Steelers, so I'm out of.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a tougher game than.
I agree.
Yeah.
I really do, and I really think they could that Cleveland can pull it off. I'm really going back and forth on this.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm going to pick Pittsburgh is because they're the head coaching. Coaching wins playoff games. I mean,
Yeah.
That's true.
amongst having an amazing quarterback and wide receiver, and
Yeah.
The reason I would pick the Browns is because, I mean, you look at how well the Steelers start off the season, right? They started off very, very well, looked at, dominant team, still a very good team, obviously, and had a really good record. But the trend that I see a lot of times in the NFL is that a lot of teams will start off the season super hot and kind of dwindle towards the end, stumble towards the end a little bit, and then exit first round or wild card. So for that trend reason, I'm going to go for the Browns.
Ooh.
Speaking of that, I mean, obviously I had to pick Pittsburgh, but this says go, bro. If those monsters in the backfield get rolling, and for Cleveland, oh man, because I mean Pittsburgh's defense, don't get me wrong, they're fired. They probably
TJ Watt, obviously.
Yeah, they obviously probably the defensive player of the year. But man, this is a tough one. I agree with you both. It's going to be a closer game than just saying since they're missing their coach and a few players that the Steelers are just going to roll, because they really haven't been rolling the last quarter of the season. So yeah,
Yeah, and honestly, I'll be happy if either one of these teams go one and done in the playoffs. So.
What are you talking about? We got to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. What are you talking about here, man?
All right, I've said it before on here. The last coach to win a playoff game with Cleveland, Bill Belichick.
That's a good point.
And who did he beat?
the Patriots.
Patriots.
Look at that. Fancy that.
Yeah, Nick Chubb all day. Yep.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Cleveland's got that running game, man.
Yeah,
Wear
that's
him
why.
down.
That's why I think it's going to be such a close game.
It's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be kind of a grounded out game.
Interesting.
I see. I mean, last week wasn't either, but
Oh yeah, what was yeah. It was
22-24. I mean,
Yeah.
Cleveland barely beat the Steelers B squad, but I'm not whatever. That's what you want.
All right. We ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's go.
Next one, Titans versus Ravens.
Well, we know who.
Or I guess formerly the Browns and formerly the Oilers.
Oh man, this is in Baltimore, right? Yeah.
Are the Titans the higher seed?
Oh no, yeah, it's the Titans. It's in Tennessee.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tennessee,
man.
yeah.
It's in Nashville. Well, I mean, this is a pick'em game, also.
Yeah.
Are the Ravens gonna hit Henry up front when they need to, just to slow him down?
You know what they're watching the tape from when we played the Titans a couple weeks ago. That's what they're watching. Derrick Henry didn't even hardly get 100 yards and shit. Oh man, this is. Remember last year when they played? It was easy. It was Ravens all the way. Then they got straight smoked.
Oh man, the stiff arm heard around the world. That's what started it.
Yeah.
Freaking Derrick Henry, man. It's a man amongst boys.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go Titans because they're at home. Jack. Ravens, Dawson. No, he don't want to trade helmets.
I kind of do, actually. Come on. on, don't speak for me.
I'm going Tennessee too. I don't know. Lamar's got to prove himself in the playoffs, and I don't trust Baltimore's defense.
That's a good point.
Not against that dude. Oh my goodness, when he starts running, man.
And I'll tell you what, what's his name been slinging the ball too, pretty good.
Tannehill? Yeah.
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 For some reason, I'm trying to call him Tannehill, but yeah. Tannehill's been
Fun
slinging.
fact.
What do you guys think of Lamar Jackson's it obviously hadn't been in the league that long. But like his early legacy and his career, if he can't win a playoff game, that'd be 3 years in a row he went to the playoffs and got bounced first game.
That'd be tough.
So I heard something interesting today. It was actually interesting enough that I wrote it down. I was like, people kind of want to. I heard all of them. Ryan Clark, the most pressure this weekend for one player is Lamar Jackson because blah blah blah. And so I was listening to Greeny earlier, and he said, I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but he said there's another player who lost his first 3 playoff games, didn't even make it to the playoffs until he had been in the league for like 3 or 4 seasons. Lost his first 3, lost the third playoff game 41-0 to the Jets. Everybody ready to write him off. Guess who that was? Peyton Manning.
That's right. That's true.
So I mean,
though to be fair, Peyton Manning's play style was able to have more longevity than Lamar Jackson's does.
Yeah, but as far as like, I'm not talking about I'm talking about like as far as his success, if he stays healthy, I wouldn't just write him and say, well, you know what, he's going to be always one and done in the playoffs. I wouldn't say that about him. So
right, I'd say give him at least, if he gets one and done in this playoffs, I'd say give him 2 more years.
Yeah,
because he's still a young quarterback, and you have to take some time to develop and sometimes you don't win automatically in the playoffs. And it's just kind of how it works. John Elway, Peyton Manning, all those guys were great examples of.
And also Lamar Jackson did get drafted in the age of like Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Deshaun Watson, to a certain extent, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like those dudes are still here. So like,
and like it's sad because Lamar Jackson's gonna have to try to live up to Patrick Mahomes, which let's be honest here, Patrick Mahomes is like a one in a generation kind of player. So like comparing Lamar Jackson to him, that's kind of an unfair thing for him.
Yeah. But he is in that age. So like you can't oh man. So how unlucky. It's just like Karl Malone. How unlucky was Karl Malone that he played when Michael Jordan was playing?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he only got one with Orlando, right?
Who?
Karl Malone. No.
Karl Malone doesn't have any rings.
Never mind.
Close to Utah. Wait, no, did he get one in LA?
No. They got beat by the Pistons that year, yeah. No,
that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, look, Jack is just like, if Lamar doesn't win, I want him gone. Damn, dude, hardcore, man.
So harsh.
Running QBs don't last.
That's true.
It is it just depends on.
Though the NFL's trying to make it so that those quarterbacks last longer with all their hitting rules and stuff like that, and
yeah. All right, man. You ready to move on to the NFC?
Well, I just want to say if I wasn't compelled to pick the Ravens, I'd probably pick the Titans, and only because I played basketball against Ryan Tannehill's younger brother. That's the only reason.
Oh, no. Is he fully athletic? Is he as athletic as
He's not as big. He wasn't as quick. In fact, I guarded him in basketball, and I'm not necessarily a fast guy, but he was a good athlete. He's a quarterback for Big Spring. So, but although I gotta say, our football team totally trolled him when we played against them because our team Andrews beat Big Spring, and while shaking hands, they all said Ryan would have won. Oh, I felt so bad for the guy. I was like, dude, don't do that. That's messed up. So messed up. Anyway,
Mahomes is overrated. Brian, that's that salt. Mahomes is overrated.
What? I mean, he's my division rival, but still, I can appreciate the fact that he's. Never mind.
Yeah, he said Mahomes.
Where's Stephen A?
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you right now.
Hey, but here it is for real. It's this one here.
That man should be arrested immediately.
That's a good one.
Or he should be.
You're terminated.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man.
Was that from The Apprentice?
Yeah. I tried to find a couple clips that said you're fired, and so obviously I got.
You're fired! Thank you.
That
then,
animation of him falling down. Is so
oh,
bad.
it's so yeah.
His arms are like 5 feet long.
Why are you firing me and giving these guys promotions?
I could use a guy like you as an example. You're still fired.
Was that news radio?
No. I can't remember. Damn it, I can't remember what that show was called. It's look. He said I'm only. Brian, we messing with you, man.
Yeah,
Brian's fired. All right, we're good. You can go ahead with the NFC.
All right. NFC wild card round. Got Saints versus the Bears.
Thanks.
This greatly affects you, Anthony.
Yeah, it does. Look what seed they are. Dude, I already talked to PJ. We already said it this episode. Yo, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season.
Yes.
And we've already beaten the Bears twice. So if the Bears win, yeah, don't want to play the Bears. No. But so I'm gonna say, I do think the Saints also will win though. It's in New Orleans. Yeah. So they're getting back. Thomas will be back. I don't know about Kamara, but yeah, I say Saints.
Yeah, I'm going Saints on this one.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the Saints' offense will be too overwhelming for the Bears, and I think the Bears, while their offense has been on a roll the past couple of weeks, I think they're still too inconsistent to pull it off.
Yeah.
So.
And the Saints, like I would say, they're running well. If Kamara plays, their running game is better than ours. But like we just played them last week, and I'm sure they're watching that tape. Like what y'all do? So Jack says Saints. Brian says the. Come on, Brian.
Bears.
What are you doing, Brian?
Bears. I just had a heart attack. It makes a baker's dozen for me. Oh man! All right,
go ahead.
Next, we got Seahawks versus the Rams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Seahawks.
I already got the Rams picked. Yeah. Unfortunately,
This one's tough because obviously Seattle's defense has been struggling all year long.
Division rivalry game too. That's why this is
right.
Yeah,
right. And the Rams' offense on any given day has potential to go off. With the
wait a minute though, is Goff playing? Goff is hurt. His thumb. He had to have surgery.
Oh crap!
Check it,
Who's their backup? Who's the backup?
I'm pretty sure he's playing.
Well, I mean, their backup. I can't remember his name. They won though. He came in and they won this past weekend. But yeah,
still uncertain.
Still uncertain. Okay.
Okay. So let me see who their quarterback is because I can't remember off to save my life.
Brian says Lambs. And it says the Saints. Yes.
John Wolford. Huh.
Yeah. I mean, he won. He played a decent game this past weekend. So like that's
right. But being able to be a second string and duplicate that again
in the playoffs against Seattle.
Yeah.
With the seasoned veterans like Russell Wilson. Yo.
Right.
Oh, that's
though Aaron Darnold and the Rams defense.
They do have a good defense. They do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can
you know what?
In some trouble.
I think that, I'm going to still say Seahawks, but I think this is going to be a typical Seahawks-Rams game where it's probably going to come down to the,
Russ is tired, man. He's been his back hurts from carrying that damn team to the playoffs again.
And he's been in there this entire season. Like, I can't remember a time, like even with my boy, I can remember a time when they sat him for like the last 5-6 minutes of a game just because of the score. Not Russell Wilson though. Rail says, "What's up, good?"
Rail? I actually talked to Rail.
I'm lukewarm against the Rams, but I hate LA. So
yeah,
Seahawks just because they're on my head. Yeah, I know.
I talked to Rail the other day on Facebook because I was talking to people about that Skalski targeting call in Clemson, Ohio State.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I was telling people like, look, Skalski wears a cowboy collar, so it makes it a little tough for him to raise his head. And I like talked about the schematics, like how the play worked and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some random guys like, don't quit your day job. And I was like, dude, I'm a football broadcaster. That's literally my job. It's like, all right, you do you. And then they're all just like, dude.
Yeah, I don't think he should have been bounced out of there, but that was
Nah,
what,
that was tough.
yeah.
Anyway, so I can kind of agree with the whole Jared Goff situation and inconsistency that having a second string quarterback can have. I agree, Seahawks, but I think barely. I think they escape.
They barely beat. They barely beat the 49ers.
Yeah.
And if Goff is playing,
Yeah.
that's going to be the big factor, of course. So
Yes. Exactly. And then you have the big one that everybody's looking forward to. The Washington, formerly known as the Redskins football team, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Tom Brady.
Ryan Mason, Russell Wilson's bag of tricks is almost empty.
It really is. That dude's running on empty.
He gassed.
I'm gonna go Buccaneers. This is a pretty. This is the easiest pick to make. You know what I mean? It's Tom Brady in the playoffs. Great surrounding cast. And Chase Young gave him some extra fuel out here. About.
You just don't do that. You just don't do it. It's not smart.
And watch, he'll have a good. Watch, Chase Young will have a good game. His secondary is going to get torched. Watch Chase Young have like a sack or two, or maybe a forced fumble, but then the rest of the whole rest of the team is going to get destroyed.
Or what I think might happen is that the offensive line will have a nice scheme in place for Chase Young and shut him down, and still torch the defensive backfield because they're not great.
That's exact. You're going to see so much shit that you haven't seen all year. You're going to see 3 tight end sets. I mean, they're going to do everything to clog up that middle to keep him from coming through. Yeah. And Antonio Brown is going to ball out. He's going to have.
This is going to be his game.
Yes, especially after what Brady did for him in the last game last week. You know what he did, right?
What did he do?
He needed 3 catches to
for a contract
to hit a $1.5 million bonus.
Oh, he hit
at the end of the game. Brady pretty much gave him 3 little shovel passes.
Nice. So he got paid. Okay.
Tom Brady's like Brady Buccaneers ain't paying you. I'm paying you.
Yeah. Yep. You go punch Chase Young right in the throat right now.
Take that bonus.
Yo, see Jack. Oh, he said, "Go Bucks." Jack, look, we know what the score was, Jack.
Yo, dude, don't hurt my heart like that.
Russell
don't
Wilson's
do that.
60. He said Russell Wilson's running backwards for 60 yards. Yeah, dude, that is you don't bet it. No, you don't anyway, and then you just fueling him. Bucks.
Unless you're the Broncos in the AFC Championship game, then you can bet against him.
If it ends up being Tampa Bay, Green Bay for the NFC Championship, I'm gonna have to go to Anthony's house during the day, Sunday, hide all the sharp objects, buy him a carton of cigarettes, even though he doesn't smoke, get the Jack Daniels,
yeah,
and some Valium.
Oh yeah, PJ, no, dude, I can't. The stress of watching a game of that importance. You remember? No, PJ came over my house one time to watch us play the Giants, and we won. It was in the playoffs. I didn't sit down for fucking 2 hours.
I can see you being the guy that stands there the entire time. Like my dad. My dad stands there, watches a game. His legs like bounce back and forth the whole time. He can't sit. Whereas Anthony's probably just like, yo, every 1 yard.
Nah, dude,
no. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, quiet. Pin drop. Quiet.
Yeah.
Dude, you never know that if you watch our 4 Nerds episodes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, insane. But that's not like watching your your sports livelihood. Oh, dude, I can't. Yeah, it makes me something. Do what?
Was it last year? It was the Patriots Green Bay game.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And we watched it upstairs in the theater.
PJ's got a theater room, and we watched it up there. Yeah. I had to say shit like the whole night. The game was close, and then at halftime, it just we just fell apart.
Anthony leaves. I'm like, well, see you.
Like that was fun, I guess. Thanks for the dip.
The game.
Yeah. I've never seen a QB I've wanted to sack more. Yo, oh yeah, Brian's a 49ers fan. I keep forgetting he hates Russell Wilson. I hate watching big games in public. Yeah, dude, big game. Oh man, in public, yeah, dude.
I used to be. My parents used to host a Super Bowl party because my dad used to be a high school football coach, and he would invite the team over to our house. And especially the 2 years that the Giants and Patriots went to the Super Bowl, and growing up as a Broncos fan, no offense, PJ, but I didn't like the Patriots very much. So I would cheer on Eli Manning. I'd be so nervous, like as like a 13-year-old, just sitting there, just like, oh my gosh, no, they gained 5 yards. Like, this is not good. It's like such a nervous wreck.
Oh yeah, the worst. Not the worst. At one time, one of the games we went to, like Buffalo Wild Wings, had on Packer shit, and we got destroyed. Yo,
people
and
are
so
kind to you when that happens.
Well, nobody said anything, but like I live in Georgia, so there's, you know what I'm saying. It's not like
that wasn't the worst. The worst was going to see like 4 years ago, because I was living in my old house.
Yeah, dude.
We went to the Falcons Green Bay, and Green Bay lost on like the final play or the
yeah. We were driving it to try to win the game with a field goal, and we didn't. We fourth down, incomplete pass, dude.
And we had to walk, like 2 miles, and Anthony's just all in Green Bay shit. I'm just wearing all green. I didn't have any Green Bay stuff on, but I look like a fan.
Yeah.
And I seriously, I was ready to call my wife and tell her to get bail money ready, because I really thought we were gonna.
Yo, hey, for real. If Dawson, if you've never like walked like from our seats out of the game, there was Falcons fans talking.
Oh, I'm
mad
sure.
shit, dude. And then some fans almost got into it because one of the Green Bay fans turned around and they were like, how many Super Bowl rings y'all got? I was like, yo, I got to get the fuck.
That's not the time.
Anthony's like, yeah.
No, I didn't say anything. I just saw him. I was so mad, dude. Yeah. And then people were, as we were going to the parking deck, people were riding by screaming out the windows like, yo, just talking mad shit.
Oh my God, I really thought we were going to get into a brawl.
Yeah, that was terrible. So did we all pick already for that last game? We all picked Bucks.
Tampa Bay. I mean, I would like to see.
Alex.
Alex Smith, of course. I like Alex Smith. I have also a good friend who's a fan of the football team.
Yeah.
And so for his sake, I would hopefully win, but I think Tampa Bay is going to take it.
Yeah. And plus, Alex Smith's he's not gonna be mobile because his calf is he's still got a calf injury. So like, oh man, I hope it's not too bad, man.
No, the second string quarterback Henneke, he was taking first team reps today.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah. Not all. He took some of them. So if Smith starts tightening up,
Jack, what are you doing? Jack is pulling up old scores. Yo, we are gonna smash. If y'all lose this weekend, we are. He probably won't even show up next week.
No.
Look, Brian said, Brian said that's why I've never been to a Raiders. Yeah, dude. I can only imagine those fans. Whoo! If you're like a Broncos or a Chiefs fan, you go to a Raiders game you
would be shocked as to how many Raiders fans live in Southeast Colorado. Like, it's ridiculous. My high school that I went to, like, every year, especially the years we had Kyle Orton and Josh McDaniels, and we sucked. And the one year we got destroyed by the Raiders, like 41-3. I went to school the next day, and like, there's like, yo, how about the Broncos, man? I'm just like, shut up.
And one of those teams did the impossible and won a playoff game with Tim Tebow. So
yeah, you did.
That was a great day. That was a great day.
Rest is I'm a Tar Heel fan.
Watched them get smoked by the Patriots, but
I mean, and then you guys punted on third down, like jerks.
I remember that.
That royally pissed me off. I was like, just beat us like that, okay?
Oh, you talking about the Villanova? Was this the Villanova game?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was.
Villanova.
Oh, dude.
Freak.
Yeah. Now, as far as, if I am fortunate enough to have my team make it to the big game, I'll probably be sitting in this dude's theater room watching it, but not going anywhere very public to where people could see me melt down if we do.
I was really thinking about what's going to happen if we're going to get together. If I'm going to go to your house, if you're going to come here.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna come there.
So Jack,
I
I
try
have a
to-
little word of advice, Jack. As of right now, at this present time, save yourself. Because I'm stuck as a Broncos fan, so like save yourself from that. It's not a good time right now.
And Jack, you misspelled lose. You misspelled lose. That's
Yeah.
loose. Yeah, if the Ravens lose,
They become loose.
Raiders fans are
Being
everywhere.
very
Yeah,
emphatic.
yeah.
I tell you what, though, that stadium in Las Vegas is nicer than the Raiders have any right to be.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You know,
no offense, but
how did the NFL fail on this Super Bowl? Super Bowl LV is not being played in a $3 billion stadium in Las Vegas.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
That's
that
it.
you lost throughout the year, you would have made it back on that one damn game with merchandise.
And then go back to the whole like original concepts for each Super Bowl logo and have it like Las Vegas themed.
Yeah, dude.
That'd have been dope.
That's
Back when they made an individual one for every year, now they're just all the same.
the problem. Wait a minute. How far ahead of time do they choose? It's kind of far. ain't it?
It's a few years. It's like
Yeah. So that's why. That's why. But
Still,
I mean,
you know, Goodell needs to pull that trump card and be like, "Yo,
well,
this is what we
and they already knew anyway. Just like the Falcons, when Mercedes-Benz was under construction, they had already claimed, "Oh, yo, this year Mercedes-Benz Stadium, they're gonna play." So like they could have done that. Jack
yeah,
said
'cause
lose.
they definitely weren't going to play in damn."
If the Packers play the Chiefs, I'll go for the Packers. I appreciate that.
I would do so as well. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to see the Chiefs win again. Sorry, friends who are Chiefs fans, but I don't want to see that happen again.
It's exactly as they had a yo, yeah, probably. I've never been there personally, but I'm sure that's an old stadium. That's so yeah.
It matched the
Oh,
team. Just saying.
Oh man. So look, man. Before we wrap that up, because normally we end the show with game picks and things of that nature, man. What's PJ, man? Your final thoughts on the regular season, which I know you.
You know, it was disappointing for me, but you know what? 20 winning seasons in a row, I really can't complain. So it's okay. You know, it's okay to go 7-9. You know, luckily I live in Georgia, so I'm getting a lot of support from my fellow from Falcons fans, my coworkers. they're pretty used to it. But no, you know, for everything that they had to overcome, I think the NFL did a very good job. You know, we only had a few games that got canceled, or not even canceled.
Yeah, it could just
moved around.
moved. Yeah, moved around.
You know, we didn't have to go into a week 18 like it was speculated.
You didn't have anybody pulling to Florida State.
No. I mean, it was an injury riddled year, you know, but that's what happens when, you know, you don't get any time to practice and loosen up and whatnot. But look, I think they did a great job. I'm glad they pulled it off, and I'm excited for next week, or this week, next week, 3 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
It's going to be great.
Dawson, man, you got some final thoughts on the season?
Yeah, I mean, it was a different season than we've had in a long time. Obviously, of course, the change and dynamic with Tom Brady going to Tampa Bay and like kind of trying to see like who would be the big team to beat for the Chiefs in the AFC. And I'm pleasantly surprised to see that's the Bills. I mean, the Bills have been building for the past couple years, and I've always been kind of partial to the Bills just because I feel bad for them in the early 90s, right, with the 4 straight Super Bowl appearances and
PJ didn't.
not getting one.
4.
Yeah, it was a rough time for them. But I liked how unexpected it was. I mean, obviously, of course, everybody dealing with COVID was very much an interesting situation. It was a constantly changing story. But I think it still had a pretty good NFL year, a lot of good surprises, and yeah, just excited for the playoffs.
Yeah. Same with me. Yeah, the NFL did a great job. And of course, there's just a lot of the players, you know, the NFL is a business, you know, and it is about, at the end of the day, about money. So there's a lot of players that you know, had things to say about that throughout the season as far as these games and like their safety when it came to the coronavirus or whatever. But with all of that withstanding, I think they did a terrific job in maneuvering around this thing this year. And like PJ said, no canceled games. No canceled games, and we didn't have to do a week 18. So I think they did a good job. As for my team, kudos. Very happy that the season turned out the way it did. PJ knows I gave them super shit last year. After the draft, I crushed them. The Packers crushed them.
I'm going to record the all the messages during this year's draft just in case.
Yeah.
I'm just going to record them as they come up.
Yeah. And so you can show them like, yeah, this is how you. Yeah. No. Well, I didn't. There wasn't the secret how I felt. And a lot of Packers fans, probably all of them. Like I'm in so many groups on social media that where it was just like, yo, what are we doing or whatever. But I'm satisfied the way it went. I think I'm excited for the playoffs. Obviously scared as fuck because I have a team still playing.
You.
Yeah. And we had the same record we did last year, but last year, and it wasn't. I made it known on here. It's just like we were 13-3 last year. We were not a 13-3 team. We're not. But this year, I feel a lot more confident about our chances as far as this thing goes, just because of like I've seen some phenomenal play. So like the Chiefs are the Chiefs, and their last like 4 or 5 games have been really close, and they've looked a little. I don't know if the way they played, not this past weekend, but the week before that, if they play like that and they play the Bills, they're going to get clapped out of the play. Dude, they scored like, what did they score? Like 17 points against the Falcons? If you do that against the Bills, you might as well hang that up. So, but overall the season, I'm obviously, because my team's still playing, so I'm satisfied with it. But I thought it was good. I thought there was a lot of things that happened. I thought we got to see a lot of, we will forever remember Ryan Fitzmagic, man.
Forever and ever.
Yeah, never gonna forget. I'll be 85 years old, and somebody will say that Ryan Fitzpatrick, and I'll be like, I remember that dude. Yeah.
I remember him back when I was young. He was really magical. Let me tell you about him, grandkids.
He looked like an MMA fighter.
Yeah, he looked like. You remember, dude, last year, Ryan Fitzpatrick started, they went 2-0, and he had like 4 touchdowns each of those first 2 games, and he came in there with a gold chain. He had on the shades and everything in the press conference. Yeah, then they just started getting clapped on for the rest of the season.
You're fired! Thank you.
He said that was Adam Gase. Oh snap!
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I'll show you all my
Oh yeah.
My awesomeness.
Yeah, it is pretty fire. Look at that. Yeah. That is the theater room. Oh my
gosh.
Yeah.
That's nice. That is nice.
What was it? Oh yeah, we watched Mad Max.
That was the first movie we watched, Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, up there. Once we set it up and everything, it was nice.
Yo, Anthony, screw LA if they have a showing out there. We're going to his house for
Justice
League. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, dude. Zach's not. Hey, Jack. Hey, what is this, Jack? What are we doing here? Aren't you 12? Jack's like, aren't you like? No. I just remember the Conor McGregor. Yeah, Brian. That's it. That's who he was trying to look like. That was Deshaun Jackson's outfit. He stole it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That's right.
He didn't steal it. Deshaun Jackson dressed him in it and sent him out there like that.
Yeah, Jack, you can't come over. It did the age limit. You have to be 18 and up. So,
but playoff games, we drink a case of beer each. So, yeah. I wish I was lying or joking, but
yeah, we put some down up there. Yes, it's nice. Yeah, it is nice. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this down. PJ, man, tell everybody where they can find you.
Find me on Instagram at i.r.pj.
Dawson.
That's a solid pitch for yourself. You can find me on Twitter at NIMW32, hence the hat. Also on Instagram at NIMW32, as well as Vero, Dawson Wiedrich, and the YouTube channel Nerdy in Many Ways. I don't normally talk about football on the channel, but I appreciate Anthony having me on for today and just kind of talking about something a little different today. So,
yeah, man. Is that a Champ Bailey jersey?
Yeah, dude. Champ Bailey.
Champ Bailey went to Georgia.
He did go to Georgia. He did.
You can find me on all things social media at 267.ACS. You already know. You're on my YouTube channel right now. Well, maybe I'm streaming the 2 different YouTube channels to the Instant Replay one, which there's a link down below. If you're watching it on the ACS Universe, click that link and subscribe to Instant Replay. Is the link down below? Is it? Let me look.
Wow.
Oh, and the swag.
Is it?
Swag.
No, it's not.
Swag.
What the hell? I'll have to add that. I'll add it afterwards. So if you watch this later, but yeah, if you want to jump up on some of this, the one tab was still open there where I was trying to find. See, this is what it went off. So anyway, the Teespring link is down below. If you want to jump on there and get yourself some t-shirts, some instant replay stuff. Champ was that dude. Yeah, Champ Bailey was fired.
Yes, he was. He was. It's a sin and it's a travesty that he didn't get a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm coming over next year when I turn 18. Yeah, we'll see you then, Jack.
Nice.
You better hope the Ravens take care of business this weekend. We're gonna get you. Hey, Dawson, I appreciate you coming on, man. Hey, you'll possibly come back throughout the playoffs, man.
I'll be down. Absolutely.
Yeah. And also this fire that Dawson made, bam. Oh, it's in the background.
Anthony.
But you can see him right there, though. Look at Jim Moore right there.
Fail.
Yeah, super fail. But yeah, that's it. It is what it is. Hold on, who said some shit? You can give Jack some
Sparkling grape juice. Yeah, Martinelli's, man. Give him some Martinelli's.
when Nicotina was drinking the other night, some Martinelli's.
He's like,
yeah.
He was having a rough night, man.
All right. Appreciate you coming by, PJ. We'll be in touch. Shouts out to Jonathan and Sloan. They couldn't make it this week. They'll be back next week. We'll be able to go over the first round of the playoffs, wild card weekend, discuss all of these games, and talk about our thoughts moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen,
And NCAA championship.
oh, yeah. Let me get y'all's pick, man. Who you got? Who you got, PJ?
As much as I was high up on Ohio State last week, they're not going to stop Bama.
Who you got? Who you got, Dawson?
It pains my heart because I hate them so much, but I have to pick Alabama.
Yeah. I hate them. You see this right here? Hate those. But yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, Alabama.
I'm curious what would happen if I said the word Tua Tagovailoa.
Yo, came in the second half and clapped our cheeks, dude. Just straight up and down. As much as I talk shit about one of the greatest coaching moves I've ever seen in my entire life,
yeah, that's true,
was taking Jalen Hurts out the game and putting Tua in there for the second half.
I tell you what, though, Anthony.
Yes, balls, yes.
I tell you what, though, even before I met you, I was cheering for Georgia in that game. So
yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I had to get talked off the ledge after that. No, I just fucking.
See, and that game, like, I don't even know who to cheer for because I can't stand Ohio State or Alabama. So I'm just like, it's like I'm watching my own pain.
Yeah, I'm cheering for Ohio State, but they're not. They're just. It's not gonna.
I mean, look, you hate Alabama, and then there's Justin Fields who just straight up left your team.
No, yeah, he did leave because we wouldn't. Yeah, we wouldn't.
I'm surprised you're not going to be watching PBS next week.
No, I do love football, so that's
he's watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood to calm him down.
All right, you guys. Thanks everybody for watching. Everybody in the chat who came by. We got one last comment here to just bounce in. Yes, Jack picks Alabama as well. Smart guy. If the Ravens get beat, we are going to.
Jack always picking the underdogs.
It's a replay out.